Does my homeowner's insurance cover a tree falling on my house? This is a good question, and it's a question that we get often, especially as storm season arises in different states. So we're going to talk about two things: your own tree falling on your own house, and then your own tree falling on your neighbor's house. Let's first talk about your own house. So if you have homeowners insurance coverage and a tree falls on your home, pretty much for any reason, let's say a storm comes through and knocks the tree onto your home, yes, under most homeowners insurance policies, your homeowners insurance is going to pay out. Another example, let's say you are trimming your tree yourself and you accidentally trim it wrong and a big old branch comes and crashes through your roof and damages the roof of your home. Again, under most homeowners insurance policies, this is going to be covered. Now, let's say you've hired somebody, you've hired a licensed, bonded company that's coming out there and they're trimming your tree. Let's say damage occurs to your house because of what they're doing, the work that they're doing in trimming your tree. In that case, that would fall under that company's insurance to pay for the damage that occurred to your home. For your own home, your own tree, as long as you have pretty much a normal, decent homeowner's policy, you, in most cases, are going to have the coverage if a tree falls on your home. But let's talk about the alternative. Let's talk about your tree falling on your neighbor's house, or we could even talk about your neighbor's tree falling on your house. What happens in that case? So let's say you have a tree and an act of nature occurs. What is an act of nature? Let's say a huge storm comes through. Here in Arizona, we have the monsoon storms that come through, tons of wind, and it happens often. So let's say an act of nature happens and your tree falls on your neighbor's house. Who's going to pay for that? Is that going to be your homeowner's insurance or your neighbor's homeowner's insurance? Well, remember, for your liability coverage on your homeowners to pay out, you actually have to be negligent. You had to have done something of negligence to cause that to happen. In this case, it was an act of nature. It was not your fault. You're not negligent. So therefore, your homeowner's insurance is going to say to your neighbor, I'm sorry, but we're not paying for it. Our client was not negligent. In that case, your neighbor's homeowner's insurance is going to have to kick in and pay for the damage to their home. However, let's take two additional cases. Let's say your tree is huge and it's old and it's diseased and it's not properly trimmed. And let's say your neighbor comes to you often and it's documented and they say, hey, I'm concerned about that tree falling on my house because it's dead and it's diseased and it doesn't look very stable. Let's say they send multiple notices to you. Let's say they go the extra mile and even send you a notarized document that is all official. In that case, if and when that tree falls on your neighbor's house, it's fairly well documented that you were negligent because they gave you plenty of warning and you did nothing about it. In that case, you're probably going to get sued, or your homeowner's insurance is going to get sued, and there's a good case your homeowner's insurance is going to pay out and your neighbor's is not going to have to. Again, it's because you were negligent. So now let's talk about another case where you could be negligent. Let's say you're out trimming your tree and this time you trim it wrong and it falls on your neighbor's house. Again, you were negligent. So therefore it would not fall on your neighbor's homeowner's policy to pay for it. It would fall under your homeowners because you were acting in a negligent way, and that's what the liability on your homeowner's insurance is for. So we have a number of different scenarios, but really when it comes down to it, your own tree, your own house, it's going to fall under your homeowner's policy. And in most cases, it's going to be covered. Your tree, your neighbor's house, if you were negligent, it's going to probably fall under your homeowner's insurance. If it was just an act of nature or an act of God, as they call it, in that case, your neighbor hopefully has good homeowner's insurance and it would fall under their insurance. I hope this helps. If you have any additional questions or any scenarios that I didn't touch on here, happy to answer those. Comment below and I will respond as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching.